Today, the world witnessed a new low in Nigeria's justice system. So, Omoyele Sowore was released on bail by a magistrate in Kuje. But before he could even take the next step as a free citizen, the police, who lost the bail motion, stormed into the court premises and abducted him right in broad daylight. Yes, inside the Temple of Justice, where truth and fairness are meant to reign, the law itself was violated. To borrow some words from Showore's counsel, it was not an arrest, it was a show of force. According to the news, a detachment led by CSP Ileyeshu, head of anti-vice, invaded the court, overpowered Showore's team, and whisked him away. His lawyer obtained some injury because he was simply standing up against illegality. So imagine this. The same officers who argued against bail were waiting outside to take him away immediately after it was granted. Remember what the police said?
Has been arrested by the Nigerian police.
He said Sowore will be prosecuted and that the process will be fair. But how fair is a process that begins with the desecration of a court? You can't preach fairness while assaulting the very institution that defines it. Prosecution means taking someone before a judge, not adopting them from a judge's presence. This isn't just about Sowore, it's about every Nigerian who believes that justice still lives in our court. When a magistrate grants bail, the order carries the weight of the Constitution. But when the security agents acting on someone's seen instructions override that order, what we are witnessing is not democracy, it is a state capture of the judiciary. The press release from the lawyer said it plainly. What we saw was not law, not anything close to legality. It was executive brigandage. And it is true, because today the court lost control of its own premises. Remember, the government often says we only act in obedience to court orders. But let this day serve as a reminder that obedience was never the plan. So when they say Sowore will be prosecuted, understand this, it's not about justice, it's about punishment for dissent. So today we are calling on the Attorney General of the Federation, the National Human Rights Commission, and every institution that still has conscience to act. Because this isn't just a legal matter, it's a moral collapse. The court showed courage today. The magistrate stood firm. But the police turned the courage into chaos. And if we allow this to pass without outrage, tomorrow it could be anyone's turn. Yours, mine, any citizen who dares to speak the truth. And today's event will be remembered not for Showore's arrest, but for what it exposed, that our democracy is hanging by a thread. The court granted freedom, the police took it away. That is defiance of the law. And when the defenders of the law become the violators, justice itself becomes a hostage. And until fairness is more than words, then our democracy will be in detention, just like Sowore was today. It is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.